Once the GPT-3 model has been trained and fine-tuned, the next step is to integrate the chatbot with calendar platforms. This will allow the chatbot to schedule meetings, check calendar availability, and manage changes to the meeting schedule. The first step is to connect your chatbot to a calendar platform. This can be done by using the appropriate API for the calendar platform of choice. Some popular calendar platforms include Google Calendar, Microsoft Outlook, and Apple Calendar. Each calendar platform has its own API and method of integration, so it's important to understand the different calendar platforms available and choose the one that best fits your needs. For example, if you are using Google Calendar, you can use the Google Calendar API to connect to the calendar and schedule meetings. Once you have connected to the calendar platform, you can implement the integration with the chatbot. This can be done by using the appropriate programming language or framework to connect to the calendar API and make requests. It's important to note that integrating the chatbot with a calendar platform requires some programming knowledge, and may require working with a developer to create the script or integration. Additionally, it's important to check the API documentation for the appropriate usage of the API with your chatbot. By integrating the chatbot with calendar platforms, you will be able to schedule meetings, check calendar availability, and manage changes to the meeting schedule. This will improve the productivity and automate the process of scheduling meetings, making it faster and easier for users. When integrating the chatbot with the calendar platform, it's important to consider the user's experience and make sure that the integration is seamless and easy to use. This may require some design and user experience (UX) considerations, such as creating a user-friendly interface for the chatbot and making sure that the chatbot's responses are clear and easy to understand. It's also important to consider the security and privacy of the data when integrating the chatbot with the calendar platform. This may include encrypting the data, ensuring that the data is only accessible by authorized users, and complying with any relevant data privacy regulations. It's also important to test the chatbot's integration with the calendar platform. This can be done by testing the chatbot's ability to schedule meetings, check calendar availability, and manage changes to the meeting schedule. This will help you identify any bugs or limitations, and make any necessary adjustments to improve the performance of the chatbot. In addition to testing the chatbot's integration with the calendar platform, it's also important to monitor the performance of the chatbot after it has been deployed. This can be done by tracking the chatbot's usage and analyzing the data to identify any limitations or improvements that can be made. In summary, integrating the chatbot with calendar platforms is an important step in building a GPT-3-based meeting scheduler chatbot. By connecting your chatbot to a calendar platform, you will be able to schedule meetings, check calendar availability, and manage changes to the meeting schedule, improving productivity and automating the process of scheduling meetings. It's important to consider the user's experience, security and privacy of the data, testing and monitoring the performance of the chatbot after deployment.